Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. So last time we finished up working on the beach hut up here, and I've got to say it turned out pretty nice. We did take the longer way around and settling on the design, but I think it looks pretty good, to be fair. So again, it's another one off the list of things that we've been meaning to do forever. So honestly, we're on a high, and I want to really carry that momentum into today's episode. Now, I know we should be working on the gold farm, but I don't feel like it just at the minute. So we're going to be doing some more stuff in the overworld today, and I actually have a bit of a plan. So if you come with me to the planning board, I will tell you all about it. But whilst I do, hopefully you're all doing good. I sure know I am. I'm recording this one just after I've had lunch on Monday, so it's like, oh, perfection. I am about as happy a camper as I can be. Let me know what you had for lunch today. I guess that can be a question of the day. But, okay, so here is our list of goals, by the way. You can formally remove the beach hut from there. It's gone. It's dead. It's vanished. Now we have a few others. We've got beach hideaway, which honestly I do know what that is. Do I want to work on that in May is the question, because it feels like a June-ish, July goal. Turtles has been intriguing me for a while, and I think I could pull that off. And then Oid's recommendation too, I can't do until somebody else recommends something. And then Old Farm and redoing the Ender Dragon. So that's kind of the vibe. Obviously this is episode 200 stuff. So I've kind of naturally settled on turtles. So today we're going to go for a bit of an adventure, because previously when we've ran into turtles, I have not had this lovely little thing known as a diamond pickaxe. Not a diamond, no, a silk touch pickaxe even. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I'd get my chest thing out the chest. No, it was already on me. But yeah, so any other time I've previously ran into turtles that have turtle eggs, I have been completely unable to steal the eggs, bring them over here, and finally achieve our turtle status. By the way, was our axolotl still in here? Should be. No, he's gone. He's gone. I swear I did put one down in there, right? I'm not tripping. I do need to probably put axolotls on the board too at some point, but that's a goal for another episode. But so here is the vibe basically. In order to get like turtles going and just have, you know, we've had a turtle on our beach for the record for like 8 billion years, and there was either another turtle that died super early on, or he only spawned alone. And he's been like lonely, he's sad, and I want to change that. I need to hook him up because he's like lonely and sad, and it's like, you know, I do an empathy. So yeah, I want to get a turtle egg, steal it, plant it on the beach. That then becomes that turtle's home beach, and the two of those can live happily ever after is the dream. Now I do know there are a few turtles around here, so we're going to go kind of like scouting, kind of vibing. It is always good to see these two are still they're just chill, they're just hanging out, they're in their own league really. But yes, but it's going to be a bit of a trek, because I know there are plenty of turtles around on this coastline here. The issue is I need them to have laid eggs, which I can then silk touch. Then I go plant them down, and I believe they should just hatch on their own, so long as I don't accidentally trample them. I did that once, and my friend was not happy. Because like, how many of the blocks in Minecraft break when you jump on them? The answer's none. Why would they be any different? Turns out they were. That is it. That is a story and a half, though. But yeah, so I know there were a few along this like coast. Is that a ravine? I have never been in there. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So those guys have been there for like 70 plus episodes now. They've been chilling. They've been hanging out for a good while, haven't they? They just need to, I don't know, do we put them out their misery, or do we just leave them there as like some sort of spectacle? Nah, spectacle's funnier. So every time I come past them, just like, oh yeah, I did leave these two llamas in the middle of the ocean and I don't really get a chuckle out of that, but you know, they seem to be surviving. You know, maybe the Destiny's Child song is about them. Who knows? But what do I feel like about yapping about today? Because I got plenty of things I can do. I'm looking for turtles, I'm looking for stuff. There is, oh, I mean that was quick. Granted, I think that's another lonely turtle. If we know I can't just lead one over, by the way, they naturally return to their home beach if you take them away. And they will only put eggs down on their home beach, so the only way you can relocate them is by hatching eggs on a new beach, for those of you wondering. I learned that one 5 minutes ago. Well, relearned. But hello, friends. My friends, compatriots, and compadres. I know there's a few of you. But like, you feel like doing anything? No? I mean, no, you just kind of chill. Like, I know they put them down occasionally. They're not going to be on the water, are they? Very hard to miss. They do look kind of like small pickles. God, the delivery of that could have not been the worst, but no, it doesn't seem like there's any around here, so we'll continue on. Again, I know there's a few in this area. There's like a little alcove where I've ran into some that have had some before. Question is as if they're still there. I think it was in here. It was somewhere like slightly inland where you really wouldn't have expected it, which I mean, I guess would make sense if I was having kids that are like there's some crazy statistic where it's like turtles lay eggs and then like after they hatch, like an exorbitant amount of the kids just do not make it. They have like a mad dash to the water. So it's like, to be fair, good on them. Lore accurate as well. No, it can't be lore accurate. It's a real thing, you idiots. Regardless, regardless. I'm trying to think where. My brain is doing a thing, because again, there's a lot of mini beaches here where they will be, or can be, should I say, but I'm trying to think of this specific one I ran into, because it was like, best way I can describe it is where this sand was, there was a river running through, and it kind of stopped midway into the land. Like this, basically. Yeah. But basically like that if it wasn't a pond. Yeah, because I think, I think they can only be really chilling and hanging out on the doohickey and thingy mobile. Oh, hi, friend. Do I need to kill an enderman? Do I need ender pearls right now? No? Good. I'll abstain from murder then. I think it was here, right? I could be very wrong. No, okay. Again, it's... A lot of this place looks samey, especially when I'm so used to traveling through it on boat. It's like, no, my brain's exiting. Also, I've swapped the textures back. I know last time I still had the programmer re-enabled, but today we're back on our regular textures because if anything, what is this series? Consistent. Just don't check our per episode shader usage and yeah, no, very consistent, very to be fair, we've stuck with Silvers for a while now, but again, for those of you who've rewatched the whole series, hi Timer if you're tuning in, yeah, early in the series it was like, I'm not gonna say notorious because the series did not start off with like a super huge watching base really. Yes, I indeed do in English. Early on I was jumping through like BSL, Silders, Chowcorpex, and I finally did settle on Silders, but for a while every other episode there'd just be a different shader pack. Which is, you know what, good for me, I was in my element, I was thriving or something to that extent. Now, this is exactly where I thought they were gonna be. So it is with great sorrow I say that I don't think, and I can have a look, because again, the turtles can just not be on land, so they could be around here, but I'm looking, it's like, it's such a tiny little block, but it stands out among everything else. But it's somewhere around here, I do remember seeing distinctly at the start of an episode, 2 turtles, and I was like losing my mind. I was like, oh, you're kidding me. So that is, is it somewhere around here? You with the leg? No. We'll have to figure it out. Again, if they could give us 2, that'd be great, because again, I brushed up on the basic gist. I didn't brush up on everything. Which is to say, there's a high chance I botch these should I find them. But we'll see, we'll discover, we'll go on an, a fun adventure. I don't know, I swear they were here, right? Or it might be further in. We'll have a look, but it's definitely around here, because it was along this coastline. I know there's turtles here, and I will find them. Thank God I have a bed, by the way. If you didn't watch last episode, got mugged by phantoms, had to do a mid-episode intermission onto the other hardcore world to catch my breath. Again, I maintain phantoms are one of the worst things ever added to this game. Like, to be fair, yeah, it's been about a year now since they announced they weren't doing any more mob votes. Cheered. But full-chestedly cheered when that was announced. Again, it's like, I know most people are like, oh, we didn't know what the Phantom were doing, we voted for it. It's like, no. Nah, I saw that thing from second one, and I was like, that's too scary for me. Who did you vote for in all of the mob votes, if you can remember? I mean, I may as well ask, why not? We could maybe find out some interesting things. Maybe all of the Neremik Nation voted for the ally like I did, which, it was nice to be on the winning side for once with that one, I'll admit. Although, damn, I really expected there to be, like, a bit more stuff. I don't know it's well Woodland Mansion. I really should burn this place down for fun at some point, but, doesn't seem like we have success. There is no success today, only sadness. Actually, see, the only thing is, if you burn it down, all that cobblestone's gonna still be there, and it's like, yeah. I don't like it. Well, let's wait for the sun to go down. Let's go for a sleep, and then I'm thinking, have we ever? We may not. Have we ever followed this coastline all the way around? Because I'm trying to think. I don't know if we have. You can only sleep at night during thunderstorms. I'm sorry. Does this not look like nighttime to you? The stars are out. Thank you. Has to be so picky. He has to be so picky. So. Ooh. Okay, for a second there, OBS was giving me like a reading on my mic that implied I'd not turn my noise cancelling on, and it's like, no, I had. It's like, do not scare me like that, OBS. I I am a man with, if anything, a frail heart. It's like, no, please. Yeah, so what was going to happen? We're 10 minutes in. I found no turtles, but at least we've been having a good time. I mean, we're rowing a boat. That was a song that they wrote about in Eurovision on Saturday. Let me know, who did you vote for? Who was your favourite? I mean, if that last bit didn't give it away. Big fan of Iceland, me. I thought they were good. Finland though, Finland was my favourite, though I thought the UK was good. Though, yeah, last episode is still yet to go out as of the time of recording, which has got a bit of a chuckle out of me, if purely because I asked you guys to vote for us tonight, as in the sense of that video is meant to go out before I went to work on the evening of Eurovision. It did not, so, yeah, in case you're wondering how many votes we got from the public, by the way, if you don't particularly follow it, we got 0. We got 0 with, like, Switzerland, and that was like, draw on the 4. Chuckle, but, oh, if only I'd put out the call to action earlier. What could have been? We were so young. I know. Hi, friends. So we have found turtles, but, you are really, because they do it by themselves is the sitch, right? So, if I'm not seeing any, I could sit around and wait for them to do something. It's like you all just dove away from me, like some cruel men. I mean, again, this is like a beach as well. Like, damn, I would not mind having a little like getaway beach hut here, but it's like I probably shouldn't do that because I've already got plans for one of those. But could have sworn there is certainly turtle eggs somewhere here, right? I mean, maybe they've laid them on this island. It's worth a look, isn't it? I mean, I don't even know if this would be classed as a beach biome, but yeah, it specifically has to be within the beach biome designation. Well, it can be designation, how fancy I am, but no, I think, could be wrong, but I think the moment you go into the ocean, it becomes an ocean? Okay, no, never mind. Also, wow, sorry, day 465, what? 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 What do you mean we've been in this world for a year and then 100 days? What? 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 Let me do the math in my head real quick, okay? Let's assume we have slept through every night in this series. And I mean, E-E-E-V-E-R-Y. I can still spell. Night. In fact, doing it twice, though. Okay, you guys don't have some kids for me. That sounds really bad. But it's like, damn, that's 4,600 something minutes, which is a while. It's a while. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just like I just didn't expect it to be that long. Like I'm trying to do in my head like the maths on that. So give me a minute if I do seem behind or caught back by that, because that's a while. Oh, it's a witch farm, and does this still work in the modern version? Should we go have a check? I think we should go have a check. This has turned from, oh, we've got a laser focused purpose to, let's just have a wander. I truly am my mother's child. Next, I'm going to start reading you more coupon codes and Martin Lewis money saving tips. Okay. Is that, nah. I was going to say, is that mean? No, it's true. I'm helpful. Very helpful. Hello. I entirely forgot about you. With a pink roof too. Look at you. Serving the house down. Certainly, make noise. That much is true. But yeah, we made this to be able to get more redstone for our farm. Kind of like a gold farm now, but... Oh, no, 100% is working. Damn. Not that I ever doubted it would, but... more you know. Don't particularly feel like climbing that wide, I know, but it is nice to run into this. I didn't realise it was so close to the coast, but... Again, sometimes... I guess it just is. Again, the coastline wasn't really on my mind when I was building that, but yeah, it works out. So let's get back on the coast again. I feel like this is like a fun sort of episode. Also, look at that really bad rippling in the water. Mwah. Again, like dusting out my computer and it being able to run better, and then with the then being able to re-enable the shader settings. Oh, it is c'est magnifique. But oh. What was I yapping about? Again, I feel like my brain keeps going a billion miles away. But yes, like, let's start with like 3,000, right? Divide that by 60, that's 500 hours? Give or take? Like, yeah, 30 divided by 6 is... No, so that'd be 50 hours. It'd be 50 hours to get to 300 days. Which, yeah, if we start with every night, yeah. So then... Yeah. We do not have 75 hours worth of playtime on this world, but at the same time, 10 billion% feels like we do. Yeah. Also, wow, we just ventured into, like, unknown territory very passively for this series. Like, what do you mean? Where is that coastline? Where is the coastline? What is that? I'm gonna go investigate, but, like, what is that? You are, It's not one of the new fancy mountains where, like, I do like some of the new mountains, especially when they lock the fuck in. Not being funny. Opening act to a horror movie 101. Let's go deeper in the cave, we all say in unison. Okay, well, fun cave trip. I will not be coming back. That genuinely felt like the end of the series, which I think is me going, damn, we've been here a while, dies. That's, to be fair, there's weirder endings that I thought this series was gonna have. Like, there's been a few times where I genuinely thought, oh god, like, well, you know, this is the one. And it's like, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It just felt like it was. Which is two very different things. Hello, turtle. Do you have children for me to steal? Again, there's no correct way to phrase this. Like, I am literally stealing this man's kids if he has them. But come on, do your thing. Hello, everyone. So I'm back from about a minute worth of research. You know, I have a verse of wisdom. I seemingly skipped the part of the wiki page that I still had pulled up on my second monitor for the record, that said quite clearly, quite evidently, you gotta shear some of that funky seagrass stuff, and then you can actually just make them Marvin Gaye get it on. Issue is you gotta half sip of shears. So, spooky fuck ass cave. Hello, welcome back. Actually, referencing that video, that reminds me. Thank you for the support you guys have all been and will go and show the Minecraft horror mod video. I appreciate it. I'm very glad to see so many people found me getting spooked sufficiently for however many minutes to be good entertainment, which is what I was hoping for, so thank you. I have been heavily swayed in favour of making another one of those now, for those of you wondering. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you've got any sort of recommendations for that, do feel free to drop them on this video and I will give them a read. Anyway, iron. I need 2 iron. This is... I'm not even finished. This is the cave anemic. I mean, evidently not, but you know, there was a brief moment there where I was thinking, not again. For those of you who did watch, I was talking about it before in passing, but the hardcore will be started on live stream. Grown ass man with full netherite, and he's making that noise at a spider. Yeah, the goose might be cooked actually. Look, I've never liked spiders in this game. If one thing, I'm consistent. We were saying it before, and I feel as though it's just doubly as true now. Which way's the way out? We're not getting lost in a cave. We're not doing this. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna go out. We're gonna remember to make this jump cut in the video. Okay, thankfully. Ah! Yamate! No! 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 No. No. On the bright side, that creeper harvested enough stuff for us to make a cheeky little furnace, so I mean there is that. Hey. What is this water? What are you doing here? Go away. Okay, we're 6 whole iron out of that too, to be fair. So look at us. A little spontaneous mining trip. Who says we can't be spontaneous in this series? If you just ignore all of the things that were evidently cooked in that segment, yeah, who says we can't be spontaneous and succeed? Heavy emphasis on the word succeed there, with about 1 billion quotation marks around it though. But what? Bro, I was just talking before about how I felt bad about killing you and taking your leads and leaving these llamas in the middle of the ocean, and you're making me do it again? I know, if you insist. These leads are mine. No, give me the other one. No, you need to learn. Stop spitting on me. You're being mean. Thank you, bye-bye. Oh, it was so mean. It was so mean. Wait, do I have... Okay, I do have a crafting table on me, thank God. I've learned my lesson from earlier when I was playing this game, because I had that awful habit of just making crafting table, and it's like, you need to put a stop to this. So I did, I guess. But let's try it. Slow you down, bop, 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 and then it's definitely nighttime. Go for a sleep. Those llamas still don't appear to be on me, which is nice. And then mine you up, and then I just gotta find some seagrass. Again, no idea you can harvest that. I just thought it was one of those blocks which exists to be destroyed. But it's like, no, it apparently does have purpose. Okay, so let's go. Bow. I definitely do have shears at home, but there's no harm in making some more, I guess. And then, yeah, we just shear this, right? Damn, the more you know. I legit had no idea this was even harvestable. But hey, that just goes to show there's always more you can learn. There's always more true knowledge for the thinkers out there. Where are the turtles? Hi, friend. Right, you had a friend. You had a lady friend. Where is she? I need to know. Oh, he comes towards me. Okay, that's good. It means that we are able to... Okay, where would that... If I were a turtle, where would I go? Underwater. Well, obviously. But, Again, so I'm just gonna follow one of them back. But, hey, mate, you with me? He's with me. Me and a friend, I could take him all the way home, and he probably wouldn't. He probably still wouldn't lay eggs. But that's just part of the fun. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, well, Is that more swamp over there? Damn. I did not realize the swamp went on for this long. But let's say, right, for whatever reason, those two turtles have decided, no, we don't like each other, so we're not gonna help you in your quest, Monsieur Neremik. We'll just go find some other ones, because we run across so many other pairs. I don't get pulled up on these guys. To be fair, living this close to a swamp, kind of an ick. So, And then also, apparently I can get a lot more turtle eggs than I was assuming. It's not just one per, like, grouping or whatever you want to call it. There can be more. Why are you there? Why are you in the water? Get out of that, you silly geese. Again, I know I've said it before, some mobs I genuinely can see why Mojang have added them, and then other times they add like the drowned and the desert zombie, and I'm like, oh, I also know why you added them. They're just really annoying. Anyways, there were some guys here, right? Yeah, okay, see? And this time I don't need to look for a wife for them, because they already exist. Alright, so hello friends, I bring seagrass, and I'm going to give all three of them seagrass. Reason being, I think there is male and female turtles. But yes. Provide me children to steal. Ah. Word, what are you doing? What are you... I don't like it. What are you doing? Were they always so far? You scared. Wait, oh, I gotta back it up. Yes, okay, it's fine. I will watch from afar. Nature is amazing. Children? So suspicious, but mine. So much. Okay, I'm thinking we just go. This, oh, thank God, I'm going to take care of them. If they're genuinely distressed, I just nixed their newborn. Anyway, we're going to dip. About a billion other things I was going to yap about this episode, but I feel as though, you know what? Not saying everything I want to say is kind of a hallmark of this we're just going to roll with it. We're just giving quick fire bulletins now. Been ages since I've recorded in the afternoon, but today I was just like, kind of screw it. I'm going to the gym later. They have sauna. I got to squeeze into my cosplays for Comic-Con, so it's like, yes, I will do that, I guess. By the way, weird question for those of you in the audience, and by the time any of you answer it, 10 billion%, I will know the answer. But those USB ports on the gym machines, are they actually used for charging your phone, or are they just there for shits and giggles? I will be finding out later. Yeah, I'm going to go with my friend Mini Candy, who just is there. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm going to be chilling. It's like, exercise. I'm going to love it. And by the way, I've had like so many new songs on Spotify recently. Thank you, Eurovision. Just thank you, TikTok in general. Oh, mwah. I'm cooking. The kitchen, it is on fire. I'm going to be slowly cycling on the lowest possible difficulty, like it is nobody else's business, all the way to a happy time at Comic-Con. By the way, still debating if I want to vlog that, so if this comes out before I leave, then do let me know your opinions on that if you've sat this whole way through. And yeah, I feel as though that is everything. I'm going to slowly make my way back now, get this exporting, and then Dipperino, I think. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, then do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'll say much less to doing some more of this and all of this good stuff. I'm like, this is weird, right? On the one hand, I think I should export this and leave. On the other hand, part of me is thinking, oh, you're recording in the middle of the day on a Monday? Fall Guys is calling, because that used to be my middle of the day go-to easy recording. So, do I do it? Do I do it? It's been a while. It's been a really long while. It's like, do I? I don't know. Oh. You'll know. Well, by the time this video is about a day or two old, you'll know. You'll know what I did. But for now, I'm going to keep that a secret and wrap this one up. So, yeah. Until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.